Once upon a time, nestled in a remote valley, there existed a place that no one dared to speak of. It was a city so forgotten by time, so swallowed by shadows, that it had earned the name, the City of Ghosts. The city was encased by thick mist that never lifted, and the air was heavy with a chill that never seemed to fade. The few who dared to venture near its borders claimed to have seen strange figures lurking in the fog, their faces pale and hollow, their eyes as empty as the tombs. No one knew how the city came to be cursed. Some said it had been a thriving metropolis long ago, its people rich and powerful. Others whispered that the city had once been home to a dark and forbidden cult, and the spirits of those who had died there had never been able to find peace. Lena, a young and curious historian, had always been drawn to the stories of the City of Ghosts. Her fascination began when she was a child and heard the local elders whisper of the city's tragic past. They spoke of the great fire that had destroyed most of the buildings, of the desperate cries for help that echoed through the streets as the fire consumed everything in its path. Some said the fire was no accident, that it had been set by those who wished to rid the city of something far worse than flames. As she grew older, Lena's obsession with the City of Ghosts deepened. She pored over ancient texts, searching for any scrap of information that could explain the strange occurrences surrounding the city. Her search led her to an old map, one that had been passed down through generations. The map marked the city's location deep within the forest, a place where few had dared to go. Lena, determined to uncover the truth, decided to embark on a journey to the city. She gathered her supplies, including a lantern, a journal, and a sturdy rope, and set out one misty morning, her heart filled with a mixture of excitement and fear. As she ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew colder, the trees towering above her like dark sentinels. The path she followed was narrow and overgrown, but her resolve did not waver. After hours of walking, Lena finally arrived at the edge of the City of Ghosts. The mist was thick, almost suffocating, but through it, she could make out the crumbling ruins of buildings, their stone walls covered in ivy and decay. The streets were eerily silent, and the only sound was the distant howling of the wind. As Lena stepped into the city, her lantern flickered, casting long shadows that seemed to stretch toward her. She felt a chill run down her spine as she wandered through the deserted streets. It was as if the city itself was alive, watching her every move. The air was heavy with the scent of decay, and the walls of the buildings seemed to whisper secrets of the past. It wasn't long before Lena came across a large, ancient cathedral at the center of the city. The doors were slightly ajar, and despite the oppressive silence, she could hear something faint,